Industry analysis. Industry description and overview. The pharmaceutical industry in the Philippines has been seeing stable growth for the past decade, and it looks set to continue as currently there are around 1,813 pharmaceutical companies in the country. The industry can be hard to enter as it requires high initial capital and the cost of its resources are quite expensive. Despite the challenges to enter this industry, the market is densely populated since there are many established firms, mostly in the international market. ABC Company Pharmaceuticals Limited is a multinational company which has a major role in branded generic markets. In the Philippines, they mostly favor generic medicines. From this view, one of the rivals of the company is those companies that offer generic medicines. Also, one of the challenges that the ABC Company Pharmaceuticals facing is that the patients favor effective but affordable medicines over the effective but expensive ones. External forces analysis using PES model analysis. PES stands for political, economic, social, and technological. In this slide, there is a table that shows the PES model analysis and its external factors or forces. For political, the external forces are regulation in regards to generic drugs, and the government is in favor of generic drugs. In the Philippines, there is a regulation that the local generic medicine manufacturers can produce a generic medicine coming from the patented drugs even after its expiration. Because of the regulation and its support from PhilHealth, it shows that the government is in favor of generic pharmaceutical companies over the branded ones. For economic, the external factors are the patient's price sensitivity in buying medicines, and the government is in favor of generic drugs. For the price sensitivity, it is stated in the case study that there is an increased demand for generic medicines over the branded medicines. This shows that the patient mostly favored cheaper or affordable medicines over the expensive ones. The government is in favor of generic drugs. In terms of economic factors, most of the population can only afford generic drugs. Maybe it is because of their income, profession, or social status. For social, the external forces are increasing aging population and patients are becoming more well-informed. In increasing aging population, this gives more opportunities for pharmaceutical companies to increase their sales as the demand for medicines will be higher. The aging population requires more medications as they age. For patients are becoming more well-informed, searching for the effectiveness of the drug or medicine can be accessible nowadays because of the internet. Patients being well-informed will be more demanding and will have high expectations from the effectiveness of the medicines. And lastly, for technological, the external forces are the industry is more focused on research and development and using management and information systems. For the research and development, since they are focused on research and development, It also means that there are also technological innovations that should be developed or made. For the management information systems, the company uses a management information system to track transactions and other informations to the departments. It is also one of the innovations in the technology that is used by the companies and businesses.
Porter's 5 forces model analysis. First is the threat of new entrants. It's low. Bargaining power of buyers, low. Rivalry among existing competitors are high. Threat of substitute products or services are low. Bargaining power of suppliers are also low. Bargaining power of buyers. The company has established the brand name and reputation to doctors and customers via their medical representatives that promotes the company's products. Well-informed people are being aware of generic brands. That is why customers prefer their products over more expensive products from other companies. Demands from generic brands in the Philippines are rising due to its economy that is in favor of generic medicines. There is a constant need for medicine and continuous increase in commodity prices. Bargaining power of suppliers. Bargaining power of suppliers are low due to companies' continuous research and development that gives them an advantage in terms of production. Research and development helps them find a more effective and lower priced raw material and manufacturing cost or processes that will affect the product's pricing. Threat of substitute products or services. The product is being preferred by customers and doctors alike as a substitute for more expensive brands. By having the lowest price while maintaining high efficacy, more customers are choosing this product over other brands. Other substitutes, such as alternative and traditional medicines, pose almost no threat of substitution to the company as people in this age of time are now well informed and have adequate knowledge about medicines. Threat of new entrants. It will be hard for new entrants in the market to thrive. Thus, it will take them time before they become a threat to the company. Given that new companies should be well known and trusted for it to be labeled as established. Rivalry among existing competitors. Existing competitors are also well-established companies, and the market that the company in is densely populated. There is an intense rivalry among existing competitors due to their research and development capabilities that can easily sway the market's demands. External forces impact to 5 forces. Threat of new entrants. The rules and regulations of the Philippine government lowers the threat of having new entrants in the industry. New entrants should adhere to every rule and regulation that is imposed on every leading business in this industry. Given that the products in this industry affects the health and well-being of a person, they should also ensure various certificates from government authorities. Bargaining power of suppliers. The company's research and development paves the way for their independence when it comes to manufacturing and production. The company has their own production unit. Research and development also helps them find and identify a better raw material that they can use in production. Bargaining power of buyers. With people having knowledge on generic drugs, the support of the Philippine government with generic drugs, and the financial status of the economy, it is safe to say that the bargaining power of buyers are gradually decreasing. People are shifting to generic drugs due to financial reasons. It is an advantage for the company since they are starting to gain proper knowledge and adequate information about generic drugs, which is why more people will tend to shift away from expensive brands. Threat of substitute products or services. The threat of substitute product or services are affected by the government's decision to favor the generic drugs. With this, people are provided more information that helps them decide whether the generic product will be able to provide the same value as a more expensive product. Thus, more and more people will be opting to buy generic drugs over known expensive brands. Rivalry among existing competitors. We should expect that there would still be an intense rivalry among existing competitors due to the crowded market of this industry. and the companies that would be competing against each other has their own strengths and weaknesses, including research and development. The company should have an advantage over their competitors as they can produce low-priced yet high-efficacy products that is currently in demand due to popularity of generic drugs. Unless their competitors adopt the same strategy, the company will have the lead over other competitors. Part 2. Business Analysis. Business Description and Overview. ABC Company Pharmaceuticals Limited is a multinational company established in the year 1977. Currently, the company provides a major role in branded generics market. Equipped with research and development, the company continuously grows and expands within its reach with their low-cost yet highly efficacy products. The company has established its reputation amongst doctors and customers and is regarded by most medical practitioners as better than innovative brands and that are more expensive. The rewards as the Frost and Sullivan Award for Indian Innovator Pharmaceutical Company of the Year in 2010, the Best Company Across Emerging Markets in the year 2011, and the Best Overall Pipeline in the year 2011 by Script, which is the largest selling and the most respected pharmaceutical magazine in the world, proves that the company has earned its respect and reputation globally. ABC Company Pharmaceutical thrives in a performance-driven culture of achievement, respect, and knowledge. The reason for this is their dedication and goal, which is to emerge as a leading integrated, research-based company, global pharmaceutical company. The company utilizes promoting products with their medical representatives that are degree holders in medical science, marketing as their strength. They closely monitor the performances of their staffs and plans to give them more comprehensive training to ensure that they bring out the best for the company. The company believes that the continuous improvement is needed for the company and there will always be plenty of room for it.
For the McKinsey 7th framework, first is structure. The managers and medical experts conduct a joint visit for a proper turnover and management. As for the strategy, the company plans to expand and export its products to widen their target market. As for the skills, the employees should be able to understand and relay scientific facts to boost marketing. System, implementation of performance management system. Style, performance-driven achievement environment. And staff, degree holder in medicine and in management. For the SWOT analysis, basing on thesis 7 and the 5 forces analysis, we can conclude that the strengths of the company are major role in branded generics, performance-driven achievement, presented by medical experts, and they can be promoted with actual facts and multiple licensing in the international platform. As for the weakness, we can see that they lack incorporation of the company values. They have problems with inventory, and some employees need training. As for the opportunities, the opportunities that are given to them are because of their exporting, the launching of a new drug, expansion to different parts of the world, out licensing deal, commercial sales front end, launching of market company, subsidiary agreements, licensing agreements, increasing aging population. All of these opens up a new target market for them. As for the threats, exporting products means bigger competition. The medical needs of each country are different, so they will have to enter a new market. And another threat is more competitors are copying the products with more affordable price. Although this threat is not that urgent, but it is a slowly growing threat. And as patients become more informed, doctors are limited in prescribing high-end medicines. They are being limited just to what the patient wants or demands since they are becoming more demanding. conclusion, the research team have concluded that ABC Company Pharmaceuticals is a company with a promising future, based on the opportunities from various analyses. Even though the market competition is big, the effect will be minimal because of various agreements that set them apart to do with other pharmaceutical companies. The research team have also concluded that the threats to ABC company pharmaceuticals are the one that poses a real problem. Uh, because of the growth of informed patients, they're becoming more demanding, and because of this, doctors have difficulty in prescribing medicine since patients are becoming more informed, they're forced to limit their prescription.